to be making crock-pot beef stew. Yes, this is going to be what you're going to need. We're getting ready to move into the end of fall, and now it's getting cooler outside, so I thought this was the perfect time in order to make this. And this is a meal that carries very low maintenance. Only thing you have to do is braise off your meat, then put everything in the crock pot. You can leave it for the next 6 to 8 hours. 6 hours if you're going to cook it on high, 8 hours if you're going to cook it on low, which means that by the time you finish out your day and get in, it'll be time for you to have your dinner and it will be prepared. So let's get started with the ingredients that you're going to need to make this delicious soup. Here I have 22 ounces of tomato and 22 ounces of mushroom soup. We're going to use all of that. Now you won't need as much because your ingredients will be smaller, and I'll have them listed at the bottom of the video, but I'm making a larger amount, so I'm just showing you ingredients. I'm not giving you measurements right now. You're going to need Lipton onion soup mix. You'll only need 1 packet, but I'm going to be using 2. You're going to need some potatoes. It's best if you have Yukon Gold. I didn't have Yukon Gold. I had russets. They'll serve the same purpose. Carrots. If you have the longer carrots, you can use them and just cut them up. I had the smaller one, so I'm going to go with that. Green peas. This is 2.5 tablespoons of flour. I'm going to add to that 2 cups of water. You have your onion and your celery, which I'm going to go away and cut up. And I have 3 packets of this boneless beef stew meat. You won't need that. I'm back and all of my beef is into the crock pot. And now I'm going to go ahead and add in my carrots. I'm going to go ahead and add in my potatoes. I'm going to add in a can of tomato soup. Gotta get it all, every bit of it out of here. Okay. Now I'm going to add in that can of cream of mushroom soup. I've got all of that in. Now I'm going to add in, remember the flour, I told you I had 2.5 tablespoons of flour, mixing it with 2 cups of water. That's 1 cup of water and the flour. And instead of using a 2nd cup of water, I had some beef broth in my refrigerator. So I'm going to make the 2nd cup of water be just the beef broth. Make sure I stir up all that flour real good. Okay, got that in. Last but not least, my favorite seasoning in the world, Lipton onion soup mix. And because the tomato and the mushroom and the Lipton onion soup mix have salt in it, you shouldn't need any salt. But if you do, you can always at the end, salt it to taste. Now that's all you need to do. Then I'm going to cut my crock pot on low, and I'm going to cook this for the next 7 to 8 hours. Okay? You don't need to stir it. Not right now. Okay? So I'm just going to put the top on this, let it cook, and I'll get back to you in 6 to 8 hours so you can see how this delicious soup worked out. Be back. Okay, remember this, I did not stir it, and it has been cooking about 4 hours now. So I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to stir it. And it's already, if you can look at it, you can see that it's already trying to develop its own gravy. So I have this on high. So I'm cooking roughly about another 2 to 2.5 hours. Okay, I just wanted to show you what it looks like. See? It's gravying up real good to really look like beef stew. And I didn't put in the peas yet, so I'm going to wait about another hour. I'll bring you back when I get ready to put in the peas. Be back. Okay, we're back, and we're about, I don't know, probably about 45 minutes from the completion of this stew. Look at that. I'll go ahead and put these peas in, because peas don't really take a long time to cook. So, and I want you to see, look at how thick it is and how rich it is. We got our meat, carrots, onions, potatoes, and of course the peas. But the soup is on, the stew is on point. Alrighty, 45 minutes, I'll be back and dish you up a plate. We're back. Hey, now we're back. It's roughly 7.5 hours. This stew is ready. I want to dish you up a bowl. Look at that. This is everything that you would hope beef stew would be. It's thick. It's creamy. I mean, it's full of beef, potatoes, carrots, and meat, of course. You got to try this. Man, I think you're going to love it. You have got to try it. Okay, and there's your bowl of beef stew, ready for that hearty day. Come in, long day, don't feel like cooking. This is all done.